Thank you, and I welcome you to this talk today. Please know that anytime you hear the word God, I'm referring to Yahweh. I have chosen to talk about financial success because I know that all of us, we have financial responsibilities to meet. And this is one area most people struggle with. Sometimes people get frustrated because they have tried so many business ideas and it's not working. And sometimes even at work, place of work, there are promotions, but it's not just coming forth. And after a while, people just become frustrated. And I felt in my heart that it's a good topic to deal with. Many may argue that financial success is predestined or preordained. For this group of people, their general outlook to life is usually that of resignation. And when faced with challenges, total defeatism. They just give up because they feel that they have given it all that they can from inside. Worryingly, they may be completely unaware that they hold this attitude, that they just give up, not because they haven't tried, but they are just so used to giving up when they meet obstacles or challenges that are difficult to overcome. The matter of success becomes, I tried, but it was not meant to be, or God has decided so and so. Observationally, people who think like this perceive successful people in two extremes, either strong criticism or idolize her. In our bid to become financially successful, we invest a lot of money into formal education. Many parents would borrow money or go hungry just to give their children good education. Education has become a commoditized means to an end. I love education as it provides knowledge. It gives us information that ordinarily we would not have come in contact with. However, knowledge, which is information that we acquire from education, is not exclusive to formal training. Information can be acquired from basically anything. Non-academic materials. We all know how effective the internet has been in educating people. You have so many people who have learned so many trades just by visiting the internet. Even association or exposure to certain people would give you the knowledge that or information that you would not have had just being around certain people. So there's an array of information that we are exposed to in our daily life. It could just be through the formal education that you've gone through, or just through, like I said, through association with, or exposure to certain kind of people, or just by using the internet. Knowledge, however, is only one of the components of success. So you can have all the information you can acquire, but this still remains only a component of success. It's not the whole, it's not the give it all for success. Rather, your character is the main element, and without this comprehension, financial success will continue to be evasive and inaccessible. You may be hardworking with many years of experience or skill, but if you only have knowledge, have vast of information that you have acquired, but you just do not understand how this information works, and you don't have that insight, what I call wisdom, to be able to apply that knowledge in the real world. So you may just be a professor of economics, but when it comes to business, or you might just be read so much about management and you just cannot apply that effectively in the workplace. So that information becomes useless because you're lacking in understanding and wisdom or insight. So you are just zero. It makes it difficult. And then you struggle month on month. I used to believe that God had a hand in financial success. I thought, oh gosh, God must have a hand. And I used to say, bless me, oh God. But he used to say, yeah, I'm sure I heard God say, but I blessed you. And one day I asked myself, how about the non-religious people? How come they are so successful? Why would God give to people who are not as religious? And then it came to me when I read Genesis 1:27 to 29, in which we are told that God, being happy with his work, blessed it. So God has blessed us, blessed the whole earth, blessed every man. He did not exclude any person in that blessing. It is free for all of us. And I said, yes, this must be true. Why would God predestine some people to fail and others to succeed? Hence, I decided I shall share my findings in this podcast and in the subsequent weeks to come across many platforms on what the Bible reveals about different personality and character traits and their relationship with financial success. The Bible talks a lot about our personality and our character and the relationship this would have when we want to become successful in life. The Bible first tackles the conversation on personality and character by disclosing the impact of the words we speak. Every day we are pronouncing words about ourselves or our life in general. So we hold conversations with families, friends, colleagues, or sometimes strangers. And the words that we speak are very powerful. The Bible says these words are powerful. In Proverbs 18:21, we are told how powerful words are. It says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So you like so many words and you just release these words without giving thoughts to them. It's telling you that it carries death and life in it. Remember, God created the world just by words. He said, let there be light, and there was light. So you can move things, you can create things, you can create circumstances, you can remove challenges, you can jump hurdles just with powerful words. If you add the book of Matthew to what I mentioned in Proverbs, the book of Matthew 12:35 says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. For a man's heart determines his speech. A good man's speech reveals the rich treasures within him. An evil-hearted man is filled with venom, and his speech reveals it. So it's not just words that you're speaking. These words are coming from somewhere deep right inside of you. You should check them because that's who you are. If you don't like the words that come out from you, then it's time to do something about it. You can see this paints a clear picture of that power that is contained in words. If it carries death and life, you don't want to be throwing them around carelessly. You want to pronounce things that will bring positive life to you, to create life in everything you touch. So this is why I chose to start with words in this first series of financial success. I hope you've been blessed by it, and please join me for the other talks that I will hold on financial success. Thank you once again. I love you with the love of God, and have a very wonderful day. Bye-bye.